Welcome back to another episode of our Lamborghini Urus Chevy Tahoe body swap / chassis swap. On the last episode, we cut off the body from the Tahoe, essentially turning it into a skateboard. And on this episode, we're going to attempt to fit the Lamborghini Urus body on the Tahoe chassis. So with that said, let's get started.
We're seeing if we can lift it from the upper frame to get it onto the Tahoe chassis.
Do we want to put the footing of the back one in here? And then the front one up in here? Let's try that. Ooh, that's exciting. Looks pretty good. We might have to bring it in and pull the wheels off and just slide it in.
And then jack it into place.
Yeah.
Okay, well, should we draw straws as to who drives that thing down here?
Yes.
No, I withdraw my straw. you get to drive.
Sweet. I just get to just start with the short straw.
Yep.
I need to I got to clean up all of this so that so we can marry it with the Tahoe chassis. So it's all in the way. It's pretty gnarly looking. It's hot as balls today, so I'm just gonna get right into it. You can probably tell I'm sweating already. I haven't even started.
Pinch weld is going to sit directly on top of that other chassis.
Okay.
So we just got to work with this so we can get it over that firewall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we gotta clean up this whole inside. And this is all high strength steel. It's gonna be pretty labor intensive just in cutting this apart.
We might have to cheat it a little bit.
Like, we can't cheat too much of this spot right here. So we should probably just fit this so that we got clearance to the 40. And then the wheel is gonna be back probably farther than what is normal for a Urus.
Center the back wheel and cheat the front.
Yeah, but as long as we're not cutting into this. Our main focus right now is cleaning up this inside face as well as this area here. If we can get that relatively dialed, then we can modify most likely the Tahoe A-pillar lower area to fit within this.
While Rob prepared the Lambo body to be mounted to the Tahoe chassis also needed some cutting done to it, because even though we did cut off the body from the Tahoe, some fat still needed to be trimmed from it so the Lambo body could slide on with no issues.
Talking about like the suspension, we got a design suspension for this thing. We want to do long travel on it, so we're just talking about the trailing arm suspension that we want to do. It's like a pre-runner, right? Trophy truck pre-runner. Shock hoops, you know, the big coilovers mounted to the trailing arm. Just basically kind of like taking a look at, seeing what we got to do.
$1,000 finger.
$1,000 finger.
$1,000.
What is that? I've never heard about that. Oh, okay.
Every time you swipe the finger, it's $1,000, $1,000.
We just talked about like $20,000 worth of rear suspension.
I was a little bit nervous, man. The one wheel was just flopping all over the place. I was like, that thing's 170 pounds.
Yeah, if it lets
it's
loose,
rotating quickly and like it's just gonna fly.
Flashback.
I think we broke something.
End of flashback.
Try and cut this whole back section off.
It's got the step in the Lambo body. We want this to be as visceral as possible.
No heat, no AC,
No nothing.
nothing. Perfect.
Us in the open road.
Just finding the center line of this, and we can measure off of that for what the Lamborghini Urus Body is. We'll make some marks on the outside so we can just line it up, drop it down onto the lines. Okay.
So you're just trying to make everything as flat as possible?
Yeah. It looks like that Lambo body is gonna sit right down on here, like the pinch weld's gonna come down.
Yeah.
And then the rolled structure should sit right on here. So that should work out really well. It's like it was meant to be.
It's almost like Chevrolet and Lamborghini may have, you know,
Done some business
had
back in
some
the
consultation.
Needle scaler. Let's clean this junk off real quick.
I think I've noticed something.
What's up?
Bentley.
Yo!
That's crazy.
I never noticed that. That's awesome.
That actually makes sense. VW Group. It's all the same thing. Oh, it's kind of tip it to the back a little bit.
Fine.
Apparently, these guys didn't take physics in school.
Wow. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh my gosh.
Lift the car again.
Dang, dude.
What we trained for.
Yesterday.
One.
24 hours later.
Open up. Try to put the spacer in.
Take time. Don't rush.
That is such a funny look. Oh my gosh.
Wait for it forever.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Very, very close. The width of the Tahoe dash is ever so slightly too wide. So just gotta trim it up a little tiny bit and it should be perfect.
Today's a big day for you.
Yeah.
This is all your plan. Lisa won't be embarrassing to drive now.
True. I mean, it was never embarrassing to drive, was it?
How come you never drove it?
Huh?
How come you never drove it?
I mean, I loved it so much that I wanted to see it
Make
always
sure that
rolling
everybody got
and
off
not
the-
driving. Exactly. It's just sketchy. It's terrifying to drive. Once the brakes are fixed, I feel like it'll be glorious.
Plenty to cut off down here. Probably a solid 3/4 or an inch right there at least. So, and then the other one will probably make it up on the other side.
That's based off the measurement.
That's 30 1/4 right there. Right on this point right here. All the way forward.
Where's the impact? I didn't think this day was ever going to come.
This is what happens when you drink alcohol. And have lots of spare car parts.
This is pretty amazing. So sick!
That's so sick! Look at that!
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to move the truck forward a touch. Is it stuck on something? Here.
The back is good, Brett. It's sitting right on the back, but the front is being held up on the front tire right here, so we're gonna have to chop it up. This sucks, man. I don't want to have to cut this right now. This is fucking high strength steel. It sucks nuts. Woo! That was a little dramatic. It's so ridiculous looking. I love it.
Where's your safety glasses? Oh, I see it over there.
You need safety glasses.
Yes, I don't want to. I have a son. I have a son now. I don't want to be blind yet.
All right.
Hopefully, I still have a few years before that happens. But.
We could retrofit the gas lid.
Yeah, on this side, yeah.
We can do anything we want.
We're gonna put this across the frame and put this on top of this right now, because we got a little bit more clearancing to do yet. So I want to just get this thing sitting in a place that's kind of safe. Okay.
Oh.
Good thing I got that underneath there.
Yo.
But you don't have to. Okay. At least that's mostly on there.
Oh my god.
Looks pretty radical.
Body swap.
Yeah.
What have we done? Okay, right now it looks pretty ridiculous, but
Yo, this looks sick.
It's so funny looking at a Lamborghini body and looking at a Chevy steering wheel.
yeah, the front has to come this way just a touch. It looks like there's like a small amount of gap. Right there, right? It's gonna push the front this way just a touch. No, not quite.
Fucking solid, man. I think we could go rip this thing.
No.
I think right now.
There's no mounts on it.
Put a
man.
couple
This
tack welds on
needs to
there.
come over just slightly and then down to match that one. Hold up. Let me see that sledgehammer for a sec. Whoa, whoa, Brett. We're good right now. See, if I pull my thing out, it's gonna be perfect.
Fall into place.
Boom.
Tap it down a little bit.
Boom. Drop.
We're all the way in.
Noise.
Man, that looks good, dude.
We pull this socketed into that a little bit, so we cut that. So that could go down and then chop that thing in the back a little bit just to even out the body. You know what I mean? And then these rockers will be more flat with this floor pan.
Yeah.
That'd be mint. So we just clearance the Tahoe a little bit and then chop that one bracket it's sitting on right now in the back. It'd be nice. That'd be a proper height. That sounds like a project for another day though.
Yes. Yeah.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
Sit the milk crate in there and see how much head clearance you have. Oh, buddy, that's money.
How does it feel?
We just get about 4 milk crates in here, we're good. Yeah, this is sick. It kind of feels like a side-by-side, just a really big one. I like no doors, so you can actually look out and see the tires. It's crazy seeing this thing come to life. Started off as some rusted out Tahoe, and now it's some
Still kind of is.
just monster truck.
What else are we doing to raise the ride height on this?
Oh, 8-inch long travel suspension.
It has to be one thing.
So
Body
it's gonna
lift?
Might not use it all the time.
I don't know
but
if
you need to
we're
have it.
body lifted, man. It's getting pretty big already.
I think this is cooler than anything I've ever built. It just looks functional. Like you could take it out and you just don't really care what happens. You can scratch it, you can dent it, you know? Fun. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. We still have a lot of work to do with this thing, but oh, it looks so good.
A lot of things could be improved.
Yes. Oh,
So,
yeah.
if you see opportunity for improvement, whatever it is, hit us up.
And yeah, we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.